for sure. Big Gauxst in this motherfucker. If you don't know, you won't know. We back with another episode of Big Gold Podcast. Now, while y'all viewing, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the motherfucking YouTube channel. We going up in this bitch. Now, I got my dog, real motherfucking player from Kentucky in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? A record label owner, a music mogul, a goddamn, he hella hard on the motherfucking artist. Nigga, he ain't playing no games out here with you, my nigga J.Hood. What it do, nigga?
What's up,
How you living?
I'm all right, baby. How you living? I'm good, baby. Happy to be here.
Hey.
Rocking with my nigga Big Gauxst on this motherfucker
I
today.
appreciate you. Shit, I appreciate you stopping in and fucking with me, bro.
Come on, man. You know, it's overdue, bro. It's
Yeah.
overdue.
You know, I be keeping up with you. I only say you hard on the artist because sometimes you had these like, not rants on your stories. You just be popping it. You feel me? You just be popping your shit on the stories. I'd be like, I want to sit down with bro because I know I got some questions to ask. Because you just kind of cut and dry with what you think an artist should be doing out here. So before I go too far, tell them a little bit about yourself, bro.
What's up, man? It's your boy J.Hood, YSF. YSF stands for Young, Successful, Fortunate. The label, it's the record label. I do a little bit of everything, man. I was a businessman before I got into the music industry. Yeah. And then before I started building my own record label out, I owned a commercial janitorial business, a TV mounting business, my own clothing line. I had a truck.
Drove a truck?
Hot Shot Trucking Company. I owned multiple trucks within that. Started my daughter her own clothing line. I've done quite a bit. Had a pressure washing company.
Where you get that mindset from?
Man, both my mom and dad were both hustlers too, but neither one of them were like more so business minded. I think for me, it was just more so instead of complaining about the way other people do things, how can you do that when you're working for somebody else and what they built? So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to build my own and do it the way I want to do it. Yeah. Each and every, time that I do something. So instead of me just doing something like a little bit, I take it all the way. If I think I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get an LLC and I'm gonna start it myself, and I'm gonna just. You feel me?
I was watching your concealed media, and you said you had like 9 LLCs. Like, what the hell you doing now? The LLCs, bro. My man just got unlimited visions out this bitch.
Bro, a nigga will literally just. I'll be sitting on the couch and be like, man, I want to do my own clothing line. I'm tired of spending money with everybody else, and I don't even like how these clothes fit me or nothing. So I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy my own clothing. I'm gonna buy like some little samples of what I think would go good together, and I'm gonna put it together, and I'm gonna slap my, my BMCG on it at first. In the beginning, it was my first clothing line, and I made like $60,000 off joggers in the summer.
Damn, out here?
I was based out of Charlotte at the time. Yeah,
because I saw you posting about that. My bad to cut you off. Like BCMG, BMCG.
Yeah,
that was a car club.
Yeah, it was a car club. It was young black entrepreneurs. We all were hustlers, legal hustlers. Yeah. But we all had, nice cars and nice whips and shit going on for ourselves. So when I started this, in my mind, I wanted to start something for like a second chance program for like minority teen males, like troubled minority teen males. Yeah. And I want to give them a chance to see that you can get everything that you desire in life legitimately. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sell drugs. You don't have to rob nobody. You don't have to kill nobody. So we started that BMCG. Originally, it was Black Man's Car Group. And you had to have a Scat Pack or a Hellcat to get in. You could have like a Dodge Charger or RT or, you know what I'm saying? Originally, though, but it was Scat Packs and Hellcats. And then we ended up changing the name to Boss Man Car Group just because it's a little more commercial. And you know how it is. We live in white America. You feel me? So Black Man's Car Group just don't sit as well.
Too much.
It's too much. And at first, I didn't think so. And then, the ball started to get rolling. And even as I tried to, get it going on the nonprofit side of things, it wasn't an issue on the nonprofit side of things, but I could just tell some people thought it was distasteful. Yeah. And so we had to change it to Boss Man's Car Group. That way it was welcoming to all people, but we still had a focus on minorities. And people kind of knew that.
I think that's dope because I saw you talking about that moment in time on your timeline, and I was like, I think it's really dope. Like, I think you got a really dope mindset. And I even saw when I came to the show in Louisville, like, what I saw, you was just moving the whole time, but I saw you, I think it was your mom back there cooking, right? Yeah. It was like a real family affair, you know what I mean? And that's why I asked you where you get your mindset from, because I don't necessarily come from that kind of light. Right. I come from light, but it's not in that way. And sometimes I kick myself because you say y'all was giving back to the community with the BMCG.
It was.
And I be asking myself, like, it's in my heart, but it's not in my steps yet. And I don't know why. I have no excuses for it. You know what I mean? So I commend all the homies that get out there and say, nah, this is what we gonna do, and we actually do it. You know what I mean? So that's dope.
You need somebody like that behind you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, the way I've built this up is everything with us is in-house. So like the way I build is I could link with, you know, other bosses or with workers, because everybody's not a boss. You know what I'm saying? Some people are comfortable working under you, or, you know, I like to say with me, but some people are comfortable working under me or for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but that's why you got to know the people that are on your team and what they're comfortable with, because everybody, you know, some people are going to want that boss role, especially if you're merging a business with another boss. You know what I'm saying? But I like to build and staff all of my events and everything that we do with my team. So like you see my mom back there cooking, but my little brother, Devin, Bobby Flair, YSF, he's like my longest friend in life. He was the stage manager. Then I had my other homie I grew up with, Lilo. He was the head of security. Then I had my, you know what I'm saying? But like I got people who I love, who I grew up with. Yeah.
I said, how the fuck this nigga know Jaleesa? She up here working and shit. I'm like, I've been knowing Jaleesa my whole fucking life.
I love Lisa. Lisa is a nut though.
She's a nut. She been a nut. She used to call my grandma's phone and say, my full name, can I speak the first name, middle name, last name, plus the suffix? You feel
Lisa
me? Like,
is a nut. Listen, if people read, and she means no harm.
Yeah.
But if people read my messages like from Lisa, they would think something was going on, bro. Yeah. She is a nut.
She just
they
from
would
the
think
South.
She's listen, one thing about Lisa though is she is a hard motherfucking worker, and when she lock in, like she's really a good person to have on your team, especially like on the admin side of things. She helped me put together, man. Lisa damn near put together that whole first Derby Fest damn near by herself. Like she used my name as a stamp. That was it. You feel me? Like, but the rest of that shit, Lisa damn near, from the fucking letters on the stage to the damn tickets, the ticket links to the set times to and Lisa damn near put that show together from top to bottom, and she was on my neck about it every day. Like I love Lisa in that aspect. You just got with Lisa, you gotta learn how to separate business with personal from Lisa, because Lisa will fuck up your personal with the
man. She a wild card.
Lisa will fuck up the personal.
So why are we talking about, so it was called Derby Fest?
Derby Fest.
So how many artists passed away? Was it two? I know
I had two.
Mikey.
Yep. Mikey Trill.
Yeah.
Mikey Trill figure and Q Cream.
Q Cream was hard as a bitch. Yep. They both was dope. You know what I mean? I had locked in with Mikey. You know what I mean? Because they went up there and they did some wild shit on the stage, and I was like, oh, these niggas hard. Stage. I needed to go out of my way to find that shit. You know, so I was keeping up with them. So, you know, I just want to shed some light on them. They no longer here with us, so keep their name alive, you feel me? And Q Cream was hard. He was hard as a bitch too. He was popping.
Q Cream, RP Mikey. Nah, they was both hard. So I fucked with both of them. You know some crazy shit because of like what had happened after the Derby Fest, and you know, like I was fucking with Q Cream and Mikey. Like not only was Mikey supposed to take over and run the YSF, the label Instagram page, but I was gonna like fuck with Mikey. I was gonna invest in him. Like that's something that we had been talking about and making that shake. And Q Cream too. Yeah. And I fuck with both of them cats, but after that, you know, niggas was starting to say like some stupid ass shit, like I sacrificed them or some dumb ass shit.
Oh no, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bro, people be saying some dumb ass shit, bro. You know, I just
it don't quite work like that,
bro. Sometimes I just sit back and I look, especially the people who really don't even know how the music industry really works or what even goes on behind the scenes. I'm not saying it's perfect, but some of the shit that these people saying, I'm not saying that they're wrong. On some people might know some things I don't know.
Yeah.
But at the level that I'm at right now, ain't no goddamn sacrificing.
Yeah, man. It don't quite work like that.
Ain't no sacrificing.
I passed in with two other artists.
I got two people I want to sacrifice right now. Dude. Come on.
Nah, facts. Dame DiBiase.
That's my dog.
And you had a female.
Keep pushing KP.
Oh, I definitely we follow each other.
Leah Lakaya.
The singer?
The pop artist.
The pop artist? Yeah. You still got her?
Nah, I don't have her anymore. No.
I just knew she was gonna be famous because she was beautiful as a motherfucker.
Yeah, she is.
You know what I mean? I can't even remember what she sounded like because I was like, God damn.
She's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had a good voice, but she is a very beautiful girl. Now we you know, we ain't really get to like really get going because Honcho kind of came into the picture. Oh, okay. And it was one of those situations where I had to make a decision. And she gave me the ultimatum. You know, pretty much it was like what you gonna do? And
see, I don't do ultimatums.
Yeah, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't have it in the budget at the time to push her and Honcho.
Yeah.
And it just, at the time, I didn't know what was going to be the better decision because, shit, if I'm not mistaken, Honcho was finna get locked up. We didn't really have the motion then. We had a little motion. Yeah, he got it, bro.
Got it, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
He just got the one-liners, like, it's hard for me to tap in at the level. Like, I'll check anything out, but when I say I be tapped in when Brett drop, because he got the one-liners. I'm talking about the shit that you just can't make up. You just can't fabricate it. It's like, why would you say that? You know what I mean?
And the way he's saying it.
Yeah, it's the way.
No homo, the nigga voice. He just got like this God-given voice that just make you tap in. Like, you ain't even got to see what the nigga look like, but you instantly like, whoever this nigga is, I believe him.
Yeah, facts.
On my mama, I believe him. But this shit's real though. Like, everything that he's saying, like the nigga that he say who he is, the love that he gets in the hood, like he got a lot of little niggas, and I done been in the trenches with him on numerous occasions. You know what I'm saying? And the niggas out there, his niggas love him, and he love his niggas though too. You feel me? And I think I make a difference.
Topside, stop shizzing, fucking
still shizzing. That's the one.
Shizzing.
That's the one. That's the one that really like teed us up in the city.
Mm-hmm. That shit hard. I ain't even mean I shouldn't even fuck the name up because I probably know every word to it. And then he got one that was the Instagram clip for a little bit. He was like, nigga thinking with his dick, I'm gonna put a bitch on him.
That's the alter ego. That's produced by 6 Element. My niggas Twine and Parker, they turned.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
What on Stop Shizzing did he say, or Still Shizzing did he say, pop out on your block with 3 Ks, I hate niggas. That's on right.
Yeah, hit your block with 3 Ks, I hate niggas. Yeah. I know this bitch a 10, bitch, I charge 40 for a test.
100 niggas walking down your street.
Look like Selma.
Come on, nigga. I said, nah, he be talking. He talk that language.
And that should be off the dome.
Yeah.
And he only getting better. A lot of people, he only been rapping for, like, he rapped a little bit, like, before me, like, before I found him. But you know how it is when a nigga don't really rap. He might have been in the studio once or twice a month for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro might have had 4 or 5 songs.
Yeah.
In his rap career before me, he might have had 4 or 5 songs. I might say 7 at the most. That ain't, you feel me?
Yeah. So let's pivot, and then I want to come right back to Louisville. Okay. But I want to ask you this right now. So, young, successful, fortunate. What is it about the music industry that you can come from hustling as hard as you have been and want to invest in another nigga to rap? Like, how do you even see that as an opportunity? You know what I mean? Not taking nothing away from no artist. I'm an artist myself, but I'm just curious.
If I'm being real with you, sometimes I don't even see the opportunity there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just believe in it so much that I create the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I heard Honcho for the first time, I knew that he had talent. But I knew that I was good enough and I had the relationships and the connections that I could start pairing him with different people that would make him even better. And that's what I did. And I didn't see the opportunity at first. I just believed in if I got behind him 1,000%, I know what I can do with him because I know the hustler and the playmaker that I am. And I'm a dog, you know what I'm saying? So once I got him to the point where I'm like, okay, then I started to see the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I had the product right and tight, ready to go. And we're still building and enhancing every day. You know what I'm saying? But
because y'all got a whole team.
We got a whole team.
So it's like, how does it get that far? I see. Is it Chase?
Chase. My partner Chase.
I saw A&R over there. I see a producer over there.
Yeah,
it's like,
and the DJ.
It's like y'all got a whole conglomerate over there. You feel me? And it take a lot of vision for that. Like, what do you look for? What do y'all look for in the artist?
I'm gonna be real with you. So, like, the team was really kind of like built around me. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like, I love all my artists, they're superstars, but as an exec, as a CEO, as an artist developer, I have to constantly be looking for more artists too. I can't just get hung up on one because this is still my life and my career as well.
Right.
And Honcho could decide right now today that he's gonna stop rapping. Then what are myself and my team gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So the team was kind of formed around me originally, and this was before Honcho. So these people that Honcho has met along the process, they were already YSF. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's like they just support me. So like when I'm looking for an artist, I'm looking for raw, like real raw talent, a raw look that they might not have the look immediately, but I'm looking at them. I'm like, okay, I can build on this look.
Yeah.
This girl is very beautiful and she has this and this, and we can add this and that. Not anything like body enhancements or anything, but I'm just talking about like, style, hair,
accessories.
You know what I'm saying? How we can accessorize. And then I have relationships, like I said, I have friends that, that are stylists, that are clothing designers that do cut to sew. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I have some of everything that an artist would need based off of my prior relationships in life. I took people who were capable or good at this, that. Okay, well, so you good at that. I could use this on this music journey I'm on. You are already good at that. Translate those skills. Well, let's see how those skills translate from that to this. And that's how I was able to kind of build the team. And then for the whole team to be on board with Honcho, it was just them seeing and believing. Everybody, when I first found Honcho, after the first little clip of music that I played for him, everybody wasn't all the way on board. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some people might have been like, oh, yeah, he's just rapping. He sounds like a regular rapper. Everybody couldn't hear what I heard. You know what I'm saying? So
he got you with Frank? Yeah, on his last project.
Yep.
Okay.
It was I added it, Yola. Yeah. It was just some singles that we had dropped, but I just decided to add something fresh to it and make it like a little EP. Yeah. Like a little EP. So I got some shit with Frank. But yeah, so we really built the team. My team, YSF, is YSF, the label. Yeah. Like, we're a record label. So
now y'all be moving, bro. Like,
we definitely
I'll be watching. I'll be like, man, I fuck with that shit. Y'all heading the right direction. Every time you pop out, whether it's a goddamn business meeting, whether you going to the club, you got some YSF drip on.
Got to, buddy.
You feel me? And we was just talking about this shit off camera. You know what I mean? If an artist got a chance to go on tour, should he drop everything and don't make no excuses, make sure he make it there?
Yeah, especially if that's something that he really want to do. Yeah. He or she, if that's something that they really want to do. If the tour is going to be a good opportunity for them to jumpstart their music career, yeah, hell yeah. Because there's not too many other things that's going to give you the opportunity to be in front of 30, 40, 50, 70, 100, 500, 1,000 people in a whole different market at one time. Right. And they're there for music. Right. They might not be there for you initially. Right. But once they hear you and they figure out that, damn, this nigga's fire. Right. Who is this? And if you can build 30 people in a market, every time you go, you gain 30 new followers that then might convert into fans. If you get 15 of those 30 followers to convert into fans, and then you go back to that market and touch it again, and then you go back to that market and touch it again, and now you collaborating with somebody from that market, and you already got 100 people in the pocket in this market. You know what I'm saying?
And see, like, what we was talking about. It is what we was talking about off camera. I dropped the ball 3 tours, no merch. Yeah. But so what I try to make up for it as best as I could. Like, I would get off the stage. So I would do my set. I'll get off the stage. I'll work the crowd. My name is all spelled fucked up. So it's first of all, like, motherfucker can't spell the name. Then you got niggas that don't even want to ask me. They probably was trying to find me, can't find me, but they don't really want to walk up to a nigga. Then you got a few people that are comfortable. So I try to connect with artists on the bill. Any artist that I thought was dope, I connect with them. Mm-hmm. So most stops, I done locked in with producers and artists. Mm-hmm. But Preem would bring me back out on his set. So that'll tie it together. Anybody that was scared to say something to me before, they didn't know that was me on his songs. Mm-hmm. So then they'll come up, you feel me? And I just try to work the room because I knew I was dropping the ball, not having my merch, not having no QR codes, just making excuses, you feel me? I want you to touch on, like, why that kind of stuff is important when you out here traveling on the road.
Like you said, your name's already all fucked up. So imagine you on the stage, you know what I'm saying, and you spelling out your name, follow me at Big Gauxst, G-A-U, they're going to be like, what? And then you got all kind of different, U-X-S-T, ain't nobody going to remember it. You know what I'm saying? So imagine after you got off stage, you went and you was handing out QR codes instead of trying to get people to follow you by saying your Instagram on a microphone. Maybe 3 people caught your name and they followed you. Yeah. But if you got 150 people in the crowd and you got QR codes and you touch every single body in that crowd,
or at least a banner on the stage.
At least a banner on the stage so where they can see you and scan it, or just something that's convenient for them to get your information, because people like convenience. Yeah. If people have to click one time too many, they're not going to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People want to do things that's easy and efficient for them. They don't know you for real, so and they didn't come there to see you. So if they don't catch your Instagram name the first time, it's over with.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll see them again next time. Or maybe, you feel me? It's over with. So you have to capitalize right then. And even like when you're going different market to market, brother, you're meeting people that don't know you, that have never heard of you, that don't even listen to the type of music that you're probably making. You know what I'm saying? So you have an opportunity to touch fresh eyes and ears right there in that new market. They don't know you 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So not only do you have an opportunity to tap in with the civilians in that market, with the people, with the consumers, but then you can find the local artists who might be on your level or less, sir. People have an issue with that, with going to a different market and working with the artists who might be in a lesser space than them. But technically, they're not in a lesser space than you in that market. You know what I'm saying? They're more known than you in that market.
Very true.
You feel me? So a lot of people have an issue with doing that, but they should do that because that's a great addition to the QR codes. Okay, I gave out these QR codes. I performed on this show. I got these 15, 20 people to follow me. Next time I come back down here and do an open mic, I'm going to grab another little group of people. And then when I do this collab, I already got 30, 40 fans from this area who going to, repost and share it because they know this person I did a collab with. And it feels special to them, like, wow, we watched this develop. Like, creating fans is all about experience, bro.
Yeah.
The better of an experience that you can create for a fan, the longer they're going to be a fan of you. But you have to continuously be able to do that for them. If you can't do that, you're never going to last long. You're not going to have a long-standing career. It's like tapping in with the streets. You got to be able to tap in with the streets. A lot of people think you could just blow on the internet, which you can. But if you don't create that foundation, which comes from the streets, when your internet high dies down,
it's over with.
It's over with.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't tap in with the promoters on the way up or the DJs on your way up.
Yeah.
Even when you was up, you didn't go and fuck with them like you should have. They're going to keep you getting booked. Your name ain't as hot no more, but guess what? Tim Boss knows that he can still bring you to Charlotte, to Greensboro, to here, and he going to give you 30,000, 20,000, 30,000, hit these 3 cities because you tapped in at the street level. Yeah. He fucks with you. You know what I'm saying?
So for all the artists that still need to be tapping into the street level, like, it's a lot of artists that's put up right now. They're not playing the clubs. They're not, out networking, running into the DJs. Do you think that's something they still need to be doing? Like, it used to be this motto, like, the bitches gotta want you, niggas gotta want to be like you.
Niggas gotta want to be like you.
You think that's true?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be outside.
Yeah. When people idolize you, they fuck with you. So, like, you gotta be outside, not just outside, but you gotta be outside looking good.
Facts.
Every time you step outside. Like, I should never see you outside in a pair of motherfucking Crocs if that's not a part of your original swag. I should never see you outside in a pair of Crocs in a t-shirt that look a little bit too dusty. I'm never gonna take you serious.
That's tough though, man.
Never gonna take you serious, gang. When you step outside,
see, you just don't like you said you don't like LaRussell. You like y'all hate that dirty looking nigga. LaRussell cool.
Listen, he's hard. Listen, his music is fire. But I just look at him and I don't see a rapper though, gang.
You don't have to.
He's got a fan base.
Yeah,
so you're right. Yeah. I do not have to. But let me tell you where LaRussell won't be getting booked at. Here on the East Coast.
That's not true.
If he gets booked, it's gonna be all age event.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. But I'm not. Who's booking him to go to a club? He's not getting no club.
He don't need that. No, you know what I mean? It's lanes.
It's lanes. It's like he's not in that lane. But shit, who wouldn't want to get a club booking though? If you can.
I feel what you're saying because I go through it.
Niggas getting money.
But it's like sometimes when I step outside and it's like you say, the upkeep is so real. Like, you gotta keep yourself up. And that's why I say, how long is this still an investment to me? Because it's so much that it's so much.
That's something that's what you gotta weigh that in with yourself. Right. Ask, do I still want this lifestyle?
Exactly.
Okay, you gotta ask yourself, do I want to be an artist, like a visible artist, or do I just want to make good, solid music and not really have my face on it and just promote my music without having to do all of the visual shit? Because you can do that. You can run YouTube ads, you can run Instagram ads, you can run Spotify ads, you can do things that's gonna boost your music.
Now, I'm still with you because the sound that I make, like, even if it ain't a rough street sound, I still got to be looking proper when I step out.
Still got to be looking proper.
I have to because I'm on player shit all the way. There's no way around it. I be trying to tell the homies all the time. They think it's superficial. I'm like, you just don't understand the business that I'm in. Yep. I don't give a fuck about this shit, but I know how people perceive things, you know. And
life is about perception.
Yeah,
bro.
Man, that's all it is. It's
life
like,
is about perception.
Do you want the results or not? Do you want to complain about the world as it is, or do you want the results? It's just tough to hear you say like, I don't want to see no nigga in no crowd. You're like, God damn,
that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a fly ass nigga. When I think about seeing a rapper and what a rapper is supposed to look like, I was gonna say I would. No matter how dope La Russell is, I can never put him in that upper echelon of rappers based off of his image, bro.
Nah, that's not true. I can't let you do that on the BGP, man. He can make it there.
I'm not talking about like in his skills with rapping.
Yeah.
I'm talking about overall everything. That's why I said no matter how good his rapping, like just like when I, as an artist, like the rappers that we're used to seeing, you can't name one rapper right now, name me one that had a huge career that dressed like that.
But it's different. You can't name one rapper that throw all his events in his mama backyard.
No,
and that shit fire.
That's different. That's fire.
That shit fire.
But you can do that when you got a fan base.
Yeah, but creating a whole new lane makes you different. You don't have to conform to these.
So remember what I said to you earlier about having a fan base?
Yeah.
What's changing in music right now? You don't need validation from record labels or from anybody. All you need is a fan base now.
Yeah.
But having a fan base still he can never reach that Lil Uzi Vert level.
I don't think he need to.
Listen, maybe he doesn't want to. But if he did want to, you got to put that shit on.
Not even. It's more so like this. Like, he from the Bay, right? You see the push that Detroit just made. Let's say 5 years from now, the Bay Area sound is the sound. That's the new sound of the street. It's gonna be all type of niggas. When street niggas from other areas want to cross over to some other shit, they might think of La Russell. They're not thinking about how he look. Like, La Russell one of them. He gonna be one of them ones.
Nah, there's other people. There's other people to think about, bro. I promise.
La Russell gonna be one of them ones, bro. He gonna be around for a long time.
Yeah, because he has a fan base though. But as far as like
but what he got a fan base for?
His music.
So it's like that's all that really matters.
Right.
Like,
and that's why I'm telling you, he could never be that upper echelon star.
That's tough.
Can't be that.
You can though.
He can't be that.
If he get up there,
he don't look it. Like, he don't look the part.
I can't even say Kendrick, but it's like
you can't say Kendrick.
Kendrick be clean.
Kendrick be clean, bro. You can't name one person that's going to be.
He don't look dirty to me. It's just not that he said that.
It's not that he look dirty. It's just that he look basic as hell.
He look basic.
Extra regular, bro. Just be wearing whatever. He just wake up and throw whatever on.
Yeah, he do.
He do.
He be on some Adam Sandler shit.
Man, hair be peasy. It almost make you wonder. Like, that one, bro, brush his teeth this morning.
Nah, that's far, bro. I can't let
tell you, Brody. I see a nigga come out the crib. Bro. It look like Brody might got crust in his eyes. No cap.
Nah, bro. He too hard to.
He hard, Brody. Listen, this ain't got nothing to do with his rap ability.
He just look dirty.
Russell, I think you hard as hell as a rapper, gang. I think that there's not too many people in this industry that can fuck with you. I think the music that you make is dope.
But you look dirty, nigga.
But the image ain't it though, gang. God damn.
So let me ask you this. When you think an artist need to hang that shit up? Because, you know, I don't comment in the comment sections, but I see the argument online. So I get caught on the fence like, why is rap the only genre we do that in? But also I understand, like, based off subject matter in rap, nigga, it is a time to hang that shit up.
It is a time. I'll say this though. When that shit stop making money, then you hang it up. Yeah, then you hang it up. But when you go for it, as long as that shit still bringing some money in, do what you guys to do.
But what if you had been aspiring for 15 years?
Yeah, then there is. It's just like hoopers. When do you hang it up as a hooper or as an aspiring hooper or as an aspiring
hoopers don't hang it up. I hoop with niggas, they still playing in leagues 35 and you know it's
rappers, like I know people that say they make music just because they love the art, even if they never make it. Right. They said they'll still make music.
Right.
Because there is still people, even if it's just 10 people, 15 people. They said I still got people to listen to my music, the 10 or 15 people, and I enjoy doing it. It's a stress reliever for me.
Yeah. See, myself, like, even when I was playing ball, I don't play ball anymore now because I need something to work towards. I was trying to get to overseas, at best to the league. So once that shit was done with, I told my ACLs, I said, fuck that shit. Yeah. I could have rehabbed back so I could still be playing because everybody I played with, not everybody, but it's still a few guys that I'm like, damn, you in the league? You're like, niggas pushing 35. Niggas still hooping like a motherfucker, running and jumping and shit. So with the artist shit, like, the moment I really don't feel like I could, you know, I'm trying to gain a fan base. I got a time limit on giving myself. I need to be able to go out of this region, the next region over, and at least put 350 to 500 people in a venue. If I can't do that, it probably might be time to just take a step back. Yeah. But some people want to rap until they blue in the face just because they love to do it. Yeah. You know, I don't get attached to things.
That's what I said. Then, I mean, I guess it's like basketball. You can still keep hooping, but you're just hooping at the gym, though.
Just hooping to be hooping.
You're just hooping to be hooping. You're hooping at the Crunch Fitness or at the YMCA. You feel me? But you're not hooping to try to make it no more.
Yeah.
It could be the same thing with the music.
Yeah.
You're just making music just to make music, just maybe for yourself to listen to because you like listening to yourself. Or, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go as hard with promoting. You can still drop the shit. You just don't have to promote that you dropped it.
Right.
Like, so, I mean, I think, realistically, I think you can continue to make music for as long as, you know, that's one of those art forms that just doesn't go away with age, just being real with you. Like, maybe the concepts of what you rap about or what you sing about might change, but I think that's something that you can just continue to do for the rest of your life.
See, for me, I'm more so like a lifestyle artist. Like, I can only rap about what I'm seeing and what I'm going through. So if my entire life becomes, like, let's say, like, my entire life was to become just wife and kids, I would either not feel good about what I'm rapping about, or I wouldn't want to rap about wife and kids and regular life shit. Like my man Don Tripp. I don't know if you know Don Tripp from Nashville. He rap lifestyle like, I picked my babies up this morning, took them to school. I can't go that far with this shit. But he great now. I've been listening to Don Tripp so long, the nigga is great, and he's still rapping.
He's still rapping.
He's still that nigga.
He's still getting paid.
Yeah. Facts.
How many monthly listeners does he have?
I don't know.
He's indie too.
Yeah, he been indie the whole time.
He been indie the whole time, bro. And he's eating
Don
good.
Tripp, that nigga.
I bet you Don Tripp probably got over 250,000 monthly listeners.
Nah, you think so?
He around there.
Don Tripp, that nigga. I ain't trying to take nothing.
He around there
from the Don.
At least 200,000.
137.
137,000.
I ain't mad at it.
Indie, and he's past his prime.
Yeah.
Way past. Yeah. Rapping in a whole different generation.
Him and Starlito, man.
137,000 monthly listeners. Don Tripp probably getting at least 20 to 30,000 a month off of his.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He living good.
He living good.
He living good. You can live off
20,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Off of his streams.
So let's jump back to Louisville real quick, because you said something earlier in the pod about walking through the trenches with Honcho and shit.
Yeah.
I hear and see so much going on in Louisville. That shit like a war zone out there?
It's a war zone, buddy. Like it's
different.
It's real bad.
I've been I don't know if you can really touch on this at all, pause, but I've been keeping up with ESTG, and he done lost damn near everybody on his side. And I think that shit is wild as fuck, because when he do these interviews, I don't think people be factoring that in, and you have to. You know what I mean? Like, nigga really probably got real deal problems out here. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker want to, like, when he say, you want to talk about, you, like, what's going on out there, bro?
Listen, that's real shit. Brody got a lot of people in jail. Half the niggas he started with in jail. The other half, you know what I'm saying, passed away. RIP to all guys on both sides, because, you know, we ain't got shit to do with shit going on out there. So, you know what I'm saying, just wanted to clarify. But the city's real ugly right now, and it's really a dangerous place to be.
Yeah.
And I mean, blood's been shed, so I all I can say is, you know what I'm saying, best wishes to everybody in Louisville, and stay safe.
See, Louisville remind me of Charlotte a little bit, because
it's a lot more money circulating in Charlotte, though.
Yeah. But in terms of notoriety, right? Like, I never heard anything, like, before I heard of ESTG, back when the gift card era was a thing, like, I used to go to Kentucky to gift card, and it was just white folks out there. It's just some regular shit. I'm in Louisville, I'm in Lexington, I'm just getting gift cards, bringing my ass back down here. Never thought of nothing, but I found ESTG through some Detroit artists he was doing features with and shit, so I found him early. So I'm like, Louisville probably got some shit going on. And then when I came to Derby Fest with y'all, and I started tapping in with your artists, I started just following little blogs, and I'm just, you know, keeping up with what's going on just a little bit. And I'm like, it's some shit going on out there. He did I think 38 did an interview a day after Derby Fest, and I'm listening to how he talk about Louisville. I'm like, it's going like that in Louisville?
Going like that.
I said, damn, what the fuck?
He from the West, too. He from the Wild Wild West. It's real treacherous out there.
Any upcoming artists out there you want to shed some light on?
I mean, shit. There's a lot of. I mean, you got a lot of solid artists in Louisville that have platforms. Like you got EST Ski Mike. They got a solid platform out there in Louisville.
Yeah.
You've got, you know what I'm saying, on the opposite side, you've got Lil 30 who's got a solid platform out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you've got like the young niggas, Breezo Almighty. He's hard.
Yeah.
High Speed, D Rose. I mean, the city's turned, Brody, and that's why I love being in the position that I'm in as a music exec, because I get to indulge in and listen to every side of Louisville, Kentucky with no guilt. You know what I'm saying? And I get to hear like what the city really has to offer. And it just sucks though, because due to the street politics, you don't get the opportunity to work with everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of guy that I want to put my state on. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be the one that's bringing this talent from my state up. And it's hard to do that with these street politics, especially when you in Louisville, because it is so active and so busy. I can't just go down there and work with everybody or some of the artists that I actually like. I got to be very cautious and aware of who it is that I'm working with and the baggage that they got, you know, tied to them, because at the end of the day, I could be used in a pawn, as, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things. And a nigga might be happy as hell that, man, I knocked your manager off, or I did this. So I stay clear, and that's why I'm pretty much set.
I was deciding.
38.
I was trying to decide if I was going to ask you about that, because I deal with that a little bit here with the young niggas out here. Like, I want to use this platform to give everybody a chance to talk their shit, but I want to get a little closer to what's going on, or I need to get further away from it. You know what I mean? I just don't want to be a pawn in it. You know, because if I bring the little niggas from my hood up here, what does that say to the other side? I really don't got nothing to, you know, the age difference.
But that age difference matters, though. And then they got to understand,
I wanted to.
This is the business, and this is the opportunity for you to shed light on what's going on within your city. But it shouldn't be limited to just...
Man, these young niggas out here.
Yeah, I know. The young niggas is different, boy.
They just want to score, nigga. That's it.
Man,
they just want to score.
They outside with switches and Drakes. But they're doing all kind of crazy shit.
So, what I about to say? So I want to ask you about two artists that I know you building a relationship with, and you probably help a little bit. 2K Baby, is he from Kentucky?
Yeah, he's from Louisville.
Okay, that's how. So I'm assuming that's how you patched in with him.
Yeah. So 2K Baby's brother / field manager YC. YC he been there through 2K's whole career for the most part, bro. He's anything you need with 2K.
Yeah.
YC's your guy. But YC actually reached out trying to get some information on Honcho to see what was going on with him while Honcho was locked up. And I run Honcho's page. So I intercepted the message and I wrote him back, like just on like some cool shit. And then me and YC, I ended up giving him my info through Honcho's page. And then we ended up just having a conversation, brother. We was on the phone for like 3 hours first time we talked.
That's dope.
And then that's how I ended up patching in with 2K.
That's dope. You be working your moves, man.
I be working my moves.
Yeah, facts, and it's important. You know what I'm saying?
Opportunity, bro. I try not to let no opportunity pass me by, no matter the size of it. You know what I'm saying? I love to collect all wins. You know, small wins, they shit start to add up. You know what I'm saying? 2 turn into 4, 4 turn into 5, 5 turn into 10.
Nah, facts. Big Boogie.
That's my dog.
How you patch in with bro? Because he from Memphis.
He from Memphis.
Okay.
All right, so my dog Hollywood, the promoter, he's from South Carolina. He's from Myrtle Beach. He's like the biggest concert promote hip hop concert.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
In Myrtle Beach, yeah. House of Blues.
Yeah.
He's pretty much
going down.
Yeah, it'd be going down. He's that guy. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to get on the show at House of Blues, Hollywood is that guy. So he don't do no small shows. He's boxed.
He did that. Boss Mandilo. That motherfucker.
Boss Mandilo's very first
sold out.
Very first sold out real show, ticketed show, not club, but
that shit was turned.
Ticketed show.
That bitch was turned.
Yeah, turned. So that's my dog Hollywood. He's got really good relationships with a lot of artists because he's booked them several times, and I get all access when I'm with Hollywood. I'm in they damn dressing room before they get there.
Yeah.
My dog don't give a fuck. Bro. Take your credentials and bro, I be there with him so much. The House of Blues staff be, hey, you know where Hollywood is? Hey, can you find Hollywood? Hey, can you do this? That's how frequently I be there with bro. So they let me roam House of Blues however I want to, bro.
Yeah.
Like it ain't really too much. So I was actually in Boogie's dressing room and he came in there and he was cool with it. He wasn't even super deep the first time I met him. And he was cool as a fucking fan. And I was like, hey, bro, you mind if I get some footage of you with my phone? He like, yeah, go ahead. So I pulled my phone out, put the flash on him, pop your shit, young nigga.
Yeah.
He just started popping his shit. You know what I'm saying? Popping it crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And then after that, we just locked in. Then my dog, Walla, he's from Chicago. He's a little older than me, but he's established. You got to tap in with him. That's my dog for real. He had patched in with Boogie through Reggie. Reggie baby?
Yeah.
Facts. On my kids.
Yeah, facts.
Funny
nigga with the green dress.
On my mama, yeah. So him and Reggie, that's his mans.
Okay.
So Reggie patched in with Boogie, you know what I'm saying, through some ties. And he started bringing Walla with him. So Walla had already been building a relationship with Boogie. So I had met Boogie already, but when I came back to Atlanta that next time, I linked up with Walla. He was like, bro, we finna go fuck with Boogie. So we pulled down the Boogie crib. And as soon as Boogie seen me, he instantly remembered me, bro. Like, my nigga, what's up? It was nothing but love. And then we just locked in from there, bro.
Yeah.
Boogie will tell you, bro, I done pulled up to at least 10 of Boogie shows.
Yeah.
I ain't never asked Boogie for no ticket or nothing, but I'm going to be in there on stage.
Yeah, that's how it go. And I
you
was
feel
just
me? Boogie know that. Look, every time he see me, bro, he be like, my nigga, like, he know, like, some niggas that you just see on the road that you know it's stamped, bro. Like, niggas that just got good credentials, good face cards.
And it always help for people to see you in different markets.
In different markets.
You know what I mean? Like, I try to tell
different markets.
I try to tell my young niggas this all the time. I got a few young niggas that can really be legit, but they want to get money. They're like, man, fuck rap don't pay. You know what I mean? I'm like, you doing all of this shit. You don't even know, like you meet it, you getting so much paper, you done found yourself around this artist. All right, why don't you see you got a show, why don't you just go to Dallas? Why don't you just go to Houston? Patch in one more time.
Patch in
you
again.
feel me? Oh, he in Chicago. Oh shit, you got a little trim in Chicago. Just go out there,
patch in again.
Just patch in again.
Make it worth it though.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not just going out there for the show. You're going out there with marketing materials. You're going out there with stickers with the QR codes. You're going out there with flyers with the QR codes. Your goal should be, okay, I'm going to tap in and go see him at the show, but I'm going to pass out at least 1,000 flyers.
Yeah.
If I'm out here for a day or 2 days, make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to feel guilty about it, I feel like turn that shit into work.
Nah, facts, bro. I tell you a little something about my journey, bro. Like, I was living in Houston when I met Preem. For years, bro. For years, like years had passed. We got cool, but we did a show in like 2018 in Memphis, and after that show, we got a little cooler, and he started inviting me everywhere. He just started letting me know, yo, this where I'm gonna be. If you can pull up, pull up. I was pulling up, no shows or nothing, but I'm just networking, and I'm just working my move everywhere across the nation for a whole year or two. I'm just pulling up. My homies couldn't understand why. Everything got to be a transaction with them. It's like, oh, they need some money, they need some. That ain't really it. I see the bigger picture. Yep. We eventually do a song. That song is millions of streams. I get a nice couple dollars from that song. Then we did another. I done been on, bro, last 4 projects. Mm-hmm. Every tour he go on, I'm a part of.
Facts.
Every stage he hit, if I can make it there, he'll let me do a song. You know what I mean? And it worked out. It was like my number got called almost. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So now it's like, he put me in a position where I could supersede, bruh. If I get my shit where it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like the gift that keep on giving, bro. I try to tell niggas, these niggas be lazy, bro. You feel me? Like, first year in, they don't want to do nothing.
Bro, you gotta capitalize on every opportunity. That's why I say you gotta have those marketing materials.
Yeah.
You can't maximize any potential opportunity if you don't come prepared. You know what I'm saying? You showing up with no merch, no marketing materials, you ill prepared, bro. Nothing's going to become of that. Your goal should be, they're going to feel it when I touch down in that motherfucker. Yeah. When they leave it, they're going to be like, yo, did you see that? What you mean? I got the flyer. I got the QR code. They're going to be sharing your shit. You got to do everything. That's why you got to have a team too. Like, you need somebody that's going to be able to get a picture of you with the crowd. So when you post that next picture, you know what I'm saying? You tag Phoenix, Houston, Dallas, I love you. The 30 people that followed you, hey, so they're going to comment, brody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to engage with them.
In that lane, I say this, because I say you right, but sometimes I don't know if, like, I know that will always work, but I don't know if that always has to be the case, because I've been on road with bro, and he don't have no merch.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That got nothing to do with you.
I get it. But what I'm saying is, like, through the internet, and then having.
And he's a little more established too.
Yeah, but even on the way up, it wasn't like I'm handing out flyers and merch. You know what I mean? It's like an association. It's like I link with this artist, and then now I'm doing songs with Larry June. Now I go from Larry June to Currency, and it's like an internet thing. But he show up. He built the fan base through the internet. So it never once have we went. I've been traveling with him for 8 years.
So just imagine how much more you could have did if you had marketing materials.
Right.
Just imagine how much bigger his fan base would have been earlier if you had proper marketing materials.
True.
It might not have taken as long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm trying to get at is like the cult following group, it like the path that you preaching to is to be the biggest in the world. Like that's
the path that I'm preaching to is just to build your brand and just make some money off this shit.
True.
You got the more eyes that you can get your shit in front of, that's the more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. And that's all that marketing material does is fresh. Just like if you go to a store, any major store that you go to right now, there's business cards for every single body in there, whether it's that's of importance in the store, assistant manager, general manager. You can't go to one single store right now where they don't have some type of business card. That's still promotion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I come here, I got your business card, I meet somebody outside, hey, check my dog out. He got you feel me? That's easy than me just saying, hey, follow him here. I could just give them that card. They might not use that information.
Right.
But they might just randomly pass over one day and scan that bitch and be like, oh, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, the possibilities are endless as to what could happen. When you have and you are prepared, imagine how many more people that you would have captured if you would have, you know what I'm saying, compared to not having those marketing materials, not having that banner to where they can actually scan it. Yeah, you didn't have any flyers or anything this show. You only gained 10, 15 new followers. Yeah, you met some bigger people backstage or whatever, but imagine if you would have had all that shit. You just left there with 60 followers and you still met those bigger people backstage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying is you got to maximize every opportunity. You know what I'm saying? If without that, you're not maximizing, truly. You touch way more people if you got something that they can actually look at and scan, physically touch. You can give it to them because guess what? They still seeing that shit afterwards. The flyers is on the floor as they walking out now. You've been off stage for 45 minutes, but they outside walking over your flyers, picking them up. Your shit's hanging up on the door. They still seeing you on their way out. You know what I'm saying?
What do you say to artists like, because I seen them, through my time, I seen a ton of artists do all of that and get nowhere.
They didn't have the right product.
So that's what it comes back to the initial, like
having the right product.
Two things can be true. Mm-hmm. Well, I know what you're saying is 100% true, but I don't know if you think what I'm saying is true as well.
No, it is. What you're saying is true too.
Yeah, it's like can you ever really maximize if your product isn't, if you just not that, can you? Because you can have these QR codes, but it's always something else you can have after that too. So
it's more than that's just on the street part of it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's always something. So is it ever really being maximized? It's like, when you really that, it take care of itself. I'm not saying you don't need this shit. Like what you're saying is 100% correct. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes.
And that's just remember, that's just the street side.
Yeah.
You still gotta have the internet.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the lowest level marketing.
Yeah.
That's if you ain't got a lot of money and you can't pay $1,000 to run the blogs. Guess what you can do? You could pay DJ Chuck T $250 to get 1,000 QR codes, 2,000 QR codes, 3,000, however many he does.
You fuck with Chuck T?
For that price, I fuck with Chuck T. Chuck T a cool ass nigga.
I need to get Chuck T up here, man.
Yeah, you gotta get Chuck T up here.
I ain't fucking with Chuck T like that right now, man. I gotta get you up here, OG, man. Chuck T pissing me off.
You gotta get Chuck T. You
kind of tricking me with that one right there. I might have to click this.
Yeah, you got it.
For real, cause he been pissing me off lately, bro. And I ain't really want to like. First of all, I want to be careful how I speak on somebody that ain't in the room. I want to keep this shit correct. But I also don't want to burn no bridges with just theory and bullshit conversation. But he been going on these podcasts and he don't got nothing good to say about the Carolinas on these platforms. And it's like, you see how just a few minutes ago, I asked you, is it anybody you want to shed light on in Louisville? You said names and he don't do that. He think he gonna say some shit that's gonna inspire another artist to like, oh, he say the artists out here ain't shit. Now we gonna be like Chuck T said, we ain't shit. Let's tighten up. And whenever I try to talk to him about it, I don't be liking the response I get from bro. So I'm like, bro, come on the pod.
I ain't gonna lie, Brody. I can't name one consistent artist from Charlotte though.
Yeah, but that's not what. So the first issue on the podcast, he said, they said if you had all the power in the world, all the power of the label, what artist would you bring with you? It's not really a matter of consistency or not. I feel like if I was to ask you that right now, you would say you would bring your artist, 38 Honcho.
Yeah. That's
what if I
artist, though.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. Like you can, if you don't have an artist, you can just say who you want to endorse. It's like a soft endorsement.
But what if he doesn't? What if he feels that there's no one that deserves his endorsement right now, though? Which is that consistency thing.
I have a problem with that because he run all these business classes, all these fucking showcases. He been that for years around here. Mm-hmm. How is it nobody when you on a platform? The person you on the platform with, y'all sharing 120,000 followers between the two of y'all. How it ain't nobody? Like it wasn't nobody in your class that got 1,000 followers that just really got it together. They got the thought process. They on their way. Hard. But you can just say the name. It shouldn't be that technical.
That's just hard though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like as an artist developer, finding a motherfucker who really like got the work ethic, got the look, got the talent, like, and is consistent. Because again, if there was somebody in Charlotte that is very consistent, is on their way, been doing their thing, I'm sure Chuck T would have said their name. But even me,
that's not fair.
I'm just saying, like, if you would have asked me anybody, I know some artists that are very consistent from Kentucky, Louisville, Lexington that work their ass off, but they just haven't gotten that shot that I'll say, yeah, I'll take this person with me and I'll put some money behind them. I know some really consistent ones, like for real.
And
you met him, Els Bentley. He's one of the most consistent, and he did the show.
Yeah,
he got the matter of fact, the light skinned one
from Derby Fest.
From the Derby Fest.
I probably know him if I saw him.
Very consistent. Like he's a hardworking motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I watched the podcast that Chuck T did, and I'm not gonna like go outside his head and be like, oh, you wrong for that, because I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to find somebody that's worth enduring because that consistency means a lot. But obviously there was nobody that stood out to him.
But she didn't ask who's the most consistent. She said if you had all the power of the label, like who's to say, like
you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. Like, but what I'm saying is like, who's to say if you took all the power of the label, somebody who's not as consistent as they should be, they wouldn't become consistent because you got all the power.
You can't even play this shit off of that, especially not when you're spending money.
It's a hypothetical. See, you taking it literal because you're a mogul, but you would take your artist. What if I said 38 Honcho ain't the most consistent to me? But if I asked you that question, you would say, I'm bringing 38 for sure because I got all the power in the label. So you working with all these different artists, you can't say one name. Then he get on the other one and the nigga say, Charlotte need to get back to his sound, man. We just sound like a whole bunch of everything else. It's like, what sound are we getting back to? We only got one artist. We got more of a sound now than we ever had before.
So that I will agree with.
I don't know if he really tapped in with the young niggas. I am. You feel me? Yeah. Like, the young niggas got it around this bitch right now.
Yeah, you locally.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
They got it locally. But like to speak on that first point, like when you actually in this shit, like you actually doing it, you actually invest in the artist, and you done took those chances on the artist that could possibly be something, bro, that shit always ends up bad. So like if he says there's nobody at this moment that I know of that I think is worth endorsing, you can't get mad at him for that. You can't, bro, because that means there's nobody that has stood out to him, which is where that consistency thing comes in. Like I said, had there been somebody that actually stood out to bro, that maybe they was consistent and they was doing so, he might have been able to endorse somebody.
But see, my thing is like,
he ain't been able to endorse nobody. Who from Charlotte is making real noise in the music besides the young? Not talking about the young niggas. I'm talking about the niggas that like not like LaSoul, Damn Solo and them.
Young you can't not talk about them.
I'm just saying, but you got that he did this before Damn Solo really even started to fizzle a little bit.
Meech 2800.
I love Meech, man. Listen, I think Meech hard.
Meech drop consistently.
Listen, I'd have been in Meech.
He do. What the fuck he supposed to do? Drop 5 mixtapes a year? Like he drop.
Meech don't move around.
That's not being inconsistent though. He's consistently dropping music. Everybody can't be everything all the time.
That ain't me.
He is.
He go look at his last drops. I bet you gonna find months of gaps.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true.
Go look when he dropped that project.
See, projects is different.
But
you know
look
what
at
I mean?
when he dropped the project though, and then look at his drops after. Listen, I like Meech's music. Meech already know how I feel about him.
Meech is on my timeline with new music monthly.
Meech, yeah, but with that style of music too, you can't be on there monthly. You gotta be on that motherfucker weekly.
He might be on there weekly, but I'm saying the music is new monthly. Ain't nobody dropping new music weekly.
Monthly.
You know what I'm saying?
It depends on the type. So depending on how frequently you drop, depends on the type of music you're making and the attention span of your fan base. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't go 30 days without dropping new music, bro.
So
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
8 months, 7 months, 6 months, 5 months, 4 weeks, 3 months, 2 months, 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's YouTube. Go.
But that's consistent though. Like
that's YouTube. You just showed me a video that he got to go to his actual Apple Music and look at the actual timeline of the releases.
That's moving the goalposts.
Wow, you said he dropped frequently.
Consistency is like what's consistent. Now it's a matter of like.
Meech. Consistency is a matter of how frequently, like you said, how active that person is. How Meech is dropping, but go look. We're not looking at the YouTube.
All I'm saying is he the most consistent.
That's one video. In Charlotte,
the most music out here. So my thing is like,
in Charlotte, Meech is dropping. He's the most consistent.
That should be all that matter. If I'm from Charlotte and somebody want to know who I'm fucking with, I should be able to say a name, some names.
But not if he don't fuck with him, no.
But my point is like, the first thing you said was you would say 38 Honcho because he's your artist, right? Like. It's a hypothetical question, bro. You don't got the power from the label for real. So what she really asking is who you fucking with around there, not who's the most consistent.
She should have asked like that.
I guess, but you know, I picked up on it. Everybody else picked up on it.
You can't expect that though.
It's not an expectation. It's like you go on this platform and you never got nothing good to say.
But just because you picked up on it, you can't expect him to pick up on it.
I can if I tell him about it.
But you told him about it afterwards, though.
But he go on another one, and he never got nothing good to say about the region, and we passed that point. We don't need that no more. I don't know nobody else to do that.
So why you worried about what Chuck T said then?
Because he on the platform. You know, I run this right here because I have a voice for a reason, right? Anybody, it could be a fucking 10-year-old child, man. Charlotte, some fuck shit. I'm gonna have an issue with all of it because that shit. It's time to weed that shit out. I don't think you would come up here and have nothing too much negative to say about Louisville. It's this and that. And you could, but that's not how we should be utilizing platforms. No. It's not that it's Chuck T. I would have a problem with anybody because that's the whole point I do this and bring the type of guests on here that I bring on here to give more light to, you know, motherfucker. Yeah, they might not be consistent. So what? They can get consistent. Who do I like though? Oh, Frank Hard. Oh, such and such hard.
Hey, see,
let me just say.
That's the thing, though. Like, I'm not even gonna sit there and say they can get consistent, bro. They gotta already be consistent. They can get that shit's dead. So if he don't feel that way, like all that thinking, man, if they want it and they already currently doing
that's not true.
There's
man.
Nothing else. Okay. There's a small percentage of people that might just need like a little pat on the back that might turn up their consistency. They might get some, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that's really destined to make it, they consistent regardless. Meech, like you said, Meech is consistent. He ain't got nobody that's telling him what to do or go to the studio. He's doing that shit on his own, out of his own pocket, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know this for a fact because we've had this conversation. He's told me.
Even like a Trap Dickie, though.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. If a motherfucker really wanted to do it, brother, you don't need somebody that's going to give you this path to make you consistent. You're going to be consistent because this is what you want to do.
Yeah, but like it goes back to what is consistency. See, we project with that word often, right? You know what I mean? It's like we can sit here and think Frank not consistent all we want. He's not. You know what I'm saying? But
Frank not consistent.
He can drop right now. And if it's that, it could be that because he got a certain level of notoriety and he already have like friends in other markets, other artists.
I wish it was that easy.
But it can be. You know what I mean?
It can't.
It can. Look, I'm not consistent. I got a colleague like Primo Rice. Mm-hmm. We can do a song right now. I can go from not doing nothing but this podcast, do a song with bro, do a video to that, and I can piggyback off that momentum. Now I'm being consistent now because let's say this shit just do $1 million in a month because we can do that. Him just putting me on the song,
but it still ain't just gonna go up like
it. But I can like start to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Or you can start to see me as consistent. I don't know how much like.
But when you in the exec though, you want to see somebody that's, I don't want to have to always give somebody a pep talk or have to pat them on the back to do. You want to see somebody that's already doing the work.
Yeah, that's like because that's what it is today.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want somebody we got to piggyback off of this situation. That I want to see somebody that's, even if you're not recording every day, Sequence. You know Sequence?
Yeah, I know
Sequence is consistent as fuck.
Yeah.
Sequence is consistent. He's on his social media like a motherfucker.
So why you couldn't say Sequence?
He's dropping music. I don't know why he didn't say. Maybe he don't fuck with Sequence. Maybe he don't have a relationship with Sequence. Maybe he don't know Sequence is from North Carolina.
I don't look at that as consistent though.
Because wait, did Chuck T say Charlotte or did he say the whole North Carolina?
This last time, well,
because if he said just Charlotte, then okay, I see. But he said Charlotte, North Carolina.
He said Charlotte. Well, no, he may have said Carolinas because he always
he can't say the Carolinas. They must have said, "Is there anybody in Charlotte?"
Nah, it's always Carolinas with him.
If he said the Carolinas, I really can't agree because now when you get to talking about the Carolinas, now you got some extra consistent motherfuckers like the. Listen, when I think of consistency and I think of North Carolina, I think of YBA off the rip.
YBA more consistent than Mitch?
Hell yeah, YBA is consistent as fuck. YBA is gonna give you a project and then 30 days later give you a little 3-piece, then another, then 2 days later he gonna give you something else, and he gonna come with a video for everything, bro. And his Trillers is gonna go crazy. And his shit's going dummy, 200, 300,000 views. YBA's, he might post 3-4 times in one day.
Yeah.
YBA is consistent and he be moving. So I don't think he said the Carolinas because then that is very disrespectful because there is some motherfuckers outside like the big YBAs that's really moving. Even Trap Dicky's doing his thing.
Trap Dicky. And he didn't drop a lot of music, but he dropped his music hit when it dropped.
You know what
I'm saying? So what is consistency?
Yep, he couldn't smother. He was consistent with the work that he was doing in between the drops though.
So I just feel like the goalpost getting moved with the term consistent because if that's the case, I feel like we have we do have a few artists that are consistent.
I'm not saying it's getting moved. I don't think it's getting moved because you still got to be able to push the records, especially if it's moving. I think consistency in music, it comes from not just dropping music with, monthly or bi-weekly like you're supposed to, but it's the legwork too that goes into pushing the music that you drop. I think that adds to the consistency as well. How frequently am I seeing you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's pushing the same song, how many different pieces of content did you create for this song?
And see, that's what the music industry has become, and there's no way around it. I don't try to spend too much time on wishing things was different, but now it's like attaching yourself to things that are already just moving. It ain't even worthy of it if it ain't just already doing everything it's supposed to be doing. Where before it was more so like, let's just make sure the product is prestige. You know what I mean? And we're not, less is more. That's what it used to be. So I guess I balance between the two because I don't get caught up in consistency. I get caught up in the product. Mm-hmm. If the product is good and somebody say, so if you had all the power, who you bringing? Shit, well, let me see. Shit, I'm bringing Trap Dicky. I'm bringing Frank. Shit, I'm bringing my man because I fuck with my man personally, just on a personal level. Damn, the numbers, like, that's what I would think the average person would say. And it ain't
a businessman not going to tell you that.
Okay, I can respect that.
A businessman is not going to say that. I'm not, especially if, regardless, the money that I got at the label, if I got all the power of the label, that means that's my money, right? Or I got access to that money.
Yeah.
So why the fuck am I going to go trick that money off on 3 possibles and 1 for sure when I could just turn this for sure all the way up and then go find me another for sure or 2? I'm not going to burn. Like I said, I'm not upset. I gotta go back and rewatch that because I watched it, but I don't know if he said Charlotte or the Carolinas now. I didn't psych myself out. But as a businessman, I'm never gonna just say, as a friend, as a that's my homie, like what you just said, that's my homie, damn the numbers. I'm never gonna say that.
Well, I think the platform is like, and this is not a shot at nobody, not even you, G. Like I just when I see people utilize the platform with that kind of technicality, it's like, okay, he's more of a businessman than I am, but it's no point in getting that technical with that question. It's just a podcast. Shed some light.
Shed some light.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Just shed some light. Just say a name because we need it.
Even if he said,
we just need to hear a name.
Even if he would have said, well, there's nobody that I think is currently ready for that, but these are some that's on their way up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then even then that would have been, because I ain't gonna lie, getting label ready is hard as
it's hard as fuck. Bro. Like, yo,
this shit's not easy. Like, even just to get a distro, to go from the nothing to get a distro was already hard. A real distro where you can actually get a couple dollars and have some paper, that's not easy, bro. And for artists that do get the opportunity to get a distribution deal, let alone a record deal,
yeah,
that's already a huge accomplishment and success. How many people do you know that actually have actual record deals? And then the requirements that come with the record deal is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not only, okay, I just got this, so that's why I can kind of take away what he said, because there's a lot of people that's already showing you early they not ready. If I'm tapping in right now, I'm just browsing social media, and I go and I see Big Gauxst, right? And then I see Big YBA, and then I see Get Rich Zay. This three, Big Gauxst got some fire ass music. Ain't no content surrounding that music though. It's a whole lot of spaces in what he's doing too.
Yeah.
And then I go to Big YBA shit. That nigga posted yesterday, today, then. Okay, this is a for sure right here. I know if I put a little budget behind this consistent motherfucker, this is a better shot than, you know what I'm saying? Already, this is off the rip without having to add any extra. From what I see right now is the additional that I add is sending this nigga through the roof.
Yeah, but can I say something though, G? Like, that's
what this is just all off looks though.
I know, you're 100% right, but
looks.
that's more opportunistic, and I'm more of a legacy act. See, that's why I be careful who I even have on my team, because this ain't no opportunity like that. If you want to build a legacy, right, before it's all said and done, a household name, a cult following, think of like a Starlito, a June at best, come fuck with me. But if you want to grab the money and sell out shows on some Boss Man D-Lo shit, I ain't never going to be your guy. And that's kind of what it looked like at these stages. Because they that's just how I feel. You know what I mean?
Like that's why you an indie artist. That's why as an independent artist, you gotta tighten up on your business, and that's why you gotta have shits like them little flyers and them QR codes so you can grow your fan base.
Yeah.
And you ain't gotta worry about nobody else, you know what I'm saying, what nobody else is doing. Like right now, Primo can go to 7, 8, 9, 10 different cities if he wanted to with the right promoter, and he don't need a record label, and he's going to make a bag off those shows and sell merch. But you know why? Because he's built, man, this is the name right now. This shit is going towards a strictly independent, like distro companies, distro labels, they about to shine compared to record labels because now, shit, all I gotta do is feed this motherfucker a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna lock them in and nothing crazy, but he got his own little fan base. He gonna make us some money. He gonna make him some money. He gonna eat good.
Let me slow you down though, cause like, I don't wait on Preem for nothing.
No, I'm not saying you waiting on him. I'm using him as an example.
Yeah, but it's like, cause sometimes I don't even take the time to even pop my shit how I can, because it ain't many artists in this city that can book a venue right now and bring out more people than me here. First. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I know for sure. I book any venue here, 100 to 150 people off my name alone.
That's locally.
And I barely even. That's fine. Niggas can't do it locally in their town either.
No, look, listen, that's good, but what I'm saying about building your fan base, you can't do it alone just in Charlotte. You got to have other cities that you can put together.
I get it, but
make that make sense.
But you got to ask what the artist want out of it, because I'm at a space where I could really give a fuck about the music for real. That's why I do all the shit that I do. I still do the music because I still have a certain level of listenership that I just don't want to abandon. But I ain't like, it's not the same investment to me that it once was. And that's why it's good that I'm an independent artist. At any time I could turn this shit up if I want to, but I do podcasts, I do food reviews. I just do all things entertainment right now, because I'm not asking nobody, yo, I need a team, I need a label. I'm not even saying Chuck T say my name or anything like that. I'm cool. I'm cool on it. You feel me?
You advocating for the other artists.
Yeah, bro. That's all.
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm telling you, and I don't think you're really hearing me. Who cares what Chuck as an independent artist, you don't need the go ahead or nod from anybody.
Nah, you don't, but
all you need is yourself and some materials that's going to help you to grow your fan base in every market that you touch. And you just got to consistently touch those. That's it. I swear to God, bro.
It's not about Big Brother. It's about the infrastructure in this town, G. We don't need that type of talk no more. Nigga gonna have to hear from, I ain't saying it like I'm that, right? But, you know, I ain't even gonna say nigga gonna have to hear from me. Anybody who want to use the platform to go the opposite direction in this city, I'm gonna feel some type of way about it. It don't matter who it is, and I know I'm wasting my time.
No, I can't. Listen, I can't wrong you for nothing that you say because you want to hear.
I'm from this town.
Positivity and manifestation.
I don't see it nowhere else. I don't see it nowhere else.
I can't fault you for that.
I don't see it nowhere else, and it's old. We don't need that shit no more. It's time to tap in with these young niggas. Let's turn these young niggas up. Every chance we get, let's say their name. Mm-hmm. If I was a hating ass nigga, I never would have said Meech's name. He from the opposite side. I'm from Nation 4. Yep. I don't get no fuck.
You right. I see what you're saying. Listen, I'm gonna stay out of Carolina business with that one. You feel me? I'm gonna stay out of Carolina business with that one. Even though I'm out here and I'm affiliated, I'm gonna stay out of Carolina business with that one. But I can see what you're saying. Like from the outside looking in, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna go back and double back down on what Chuck T said before I, you know what I'm saying, go any further on that. But I definitely can see what you're saying, and I'm in agreement with that. You need, you know.
Nah, I appreciate you that dialogue was needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have to take this motherfucking big old podcast. I got my nigga J.Hood in there. He got me in there sweating because that's what I tend to do when I talk about this city. Because I'm part of the fabric out here, man. We gotta chop it up. But I want to say this.
You want better for your city, bro.
Yeah, man.
Nigga can't do nothing but respect that.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it.
Like as a figure from the city, I can stand with you and say that even if he didn't see or think anybody as record label worthy, it wouldn't have hurt him to be like, hey,
that's all I'm saying.
These is the young cats that's on their way up.
Let's speak upwardly about
I do understand
about the region, the Carolinas in a whole. Let's speak upward about it. That's all we need right now. The young niggas will take it from there.
Yep.
But so how long you been living here?
8 years.
Damn.
Yep. I've been here for a minute. I started off out this motherfucker. I had a lounge. It was like a little space, it was an empty space that was connected to the WeWork building. It's called Split now. But I was the first one to actually rent that spot out and turn it into like an actual club. It was a sushi place first, and then the little co-working space had bought it out or whatever. So it was nothing, but they were just using that shit for like events from time to time.
I think we doing everything.
I ended up renting that space out and turning that bitch into a little lounge, which got me started in the nightlife here in Charlotte back in 2016, 2017 type shit. Back when CIAA was still here, I hosted Anthony Hamilton's day and night party in 2017.
That's hard.
At Canvas, I had a young Dolph signing, private signing with Dolph. I did some shit with O'Malley during CIAA. That weekend when Meek Mill and them was out here, that was the year that Dolph got shot at. 100 shots right there across the street from right around the block from where we at right now.
Yeah,
right where they had the tent set up. That the day before that, I had the damn Dolph private autograph signing type shit. So it was crazy. But yeah, I was doing everything out here.
You like it out here?
I love Charlotte compared to like, you know, where I'm from, and even like being in Louisville. Like Charlotte is. It's a lot faster. It's a lot more opportunity. It's a lot more people with, you know, millennials that's getting to the bag, that's starting businesses. It's a lot more money circulating the city. You got pro teams out this motherfucker. You got bad bitches out this motherfucker. You got some go-getter-ass niggas. Man, there's some beautiful women out here, man.
They been drive you crazy?
I don't let no hoes drive me crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, I'll start talking to a bitch while I let her do that, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, sometimes when niggas doing that, when I meet niggas that's not from here and they move here, like, you know, just not even on the pod, they just be telling me about their little situation with these bitches out here.
I'm low key out here, but I don't be out here slinging dick like that or nothing. Swear, I'm low key out here.
They tap in with some of them motherfucking bad bitches out here, man. Charlotte got the motherfucking hoe for
Listen, bro, it ain't too many from Charlotte that can be like, yo, I fucked on him because that's cute.
Yeah,
I'm valuable right here.
Nah, that's healthy.
Yeah, that's healthy, brody.
That's healthy.
Plus, I like mine out the way.
Yeah,
I don't like mine that be all up in the club every weekend and nigga sections and hopping, and I don't fuck with that, buddy. I stay out the way. I like mine out the way.
I never understood that shit in Charlotte. Like that conversation, that whole world is just
fucking each other,
man. And it's just like you ever hang out with 3 or 4 people that all work in nightlife, and just to hear the shit they talk about, it's like
life's different for them.
It's like a fucking fraternity. It's like some bullshit. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Talking about how much niggas made.
Yeah, bro.
This nigga did, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It is different. See, I was always on the opposite end of that because, like I said, I own the spots. I was the nigga investing in the spots. So,
yeah,
like the conversations that I was having with the people that I was having with was different, but that's that. I was on that boss talk type time.
Yeah.
The shit that you talking about that we referring to right now, that's that employee talk.
Yeah.
That's what they do, though. On my soul, they be 35, 36 years old, still working in nightlife, talking about the same shit.
Right.
Doing it, and I've seen it firsthand. I'm sure you have. You seen it, witnessed it, but
I done lived in, bro, L.A., Houston, New York,
same shit.
Here.
Yeah.
It's the same shit
the same
everywhere.
shit
It's like I can't fuck with it.
Nope,
you know what I mean?
shit.
I got tired of it in Houston. It's like I probably stopped fucking around with the club when I was living in Houston. Once I came back here, I didn't really play the club like I did when I left because I just can't.
It's
like,
too small out here anyway. I mean, it's small everywhere, but it's super small here, the club scene.
And I kind of hate that I let this shit get to a point like, let's say I took off tomorrow, everybody that operating the clubs would be able to say, who? And before I left here, or before I left the first time, because I just moved back here from Miami. So before I left the first time, that wasn't the case. Right. I was in them clubs. I'm in all the strip clubs. Right. I'm selling. I mean,
you was going crazy.
Yeah, I'm in all the spots, you know. And now it's like, fuck. As an artist, I just kind of need. It would be nice. I know the DJs know me, but none of the bitches do. Right. You feel me? And it's like, just because I don't even got to be fucking them. Yeah. It's just I'm not in the club like I used to be. Yeah. Because I can't deal with the conversation. I'd be like, bro, I'm trying to get closer to boss talk like you, my nigga. Shit. Yeah. I want to be on motherfucking YSF, man. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Damn, man.
Listen, you got plenty of experience and you can help me maneuver and move some of these motherfucking artists around and make this shit work. I will say this, though. If I was an upcoming artist, I probably wouldn't want to start my journey in Charlotte. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. That's why, you know, I always try to lead this bitch, man. Like, you know, I moved to Houston for 2 years and I was turned.
There ain't nothing to do for artists up here. It's a little small shit, but there's nothing to like. But when you go to the A, you can literally be on a showcase 4 out of 5 day or 4 out of 7 days out the week. You could be on a different showcase in a different venue. And it ain't even at that point, even if you're seeing the same people, Brody, it's just about being able to stay active and doing shit that's gonna make you better. Going to do those shows, it's not gonna do nothing but make your performing ability better. Okay, today, this crowd was weak as fuck, but I learned how to control a dead crowd today. Yeah. Oh, this crowd was turned. I learned how to control a turned crowd.
And it used to be like that, but you know what it is? Like the venues, like they don't want that shit. They don't want that shit.
Too much violence come with it.
Yeah, but see, even going back to your point about showcases, like even if it was showcases here every day, the right people don't occupy them like they do in Houston or Atlanta. You can do a showcase in Atlanta and really run into a coach or a fucking or whoever, and now you got a situation just because you dope. You know what I'm saying?
You never know who you gonna bump into out there.
Yeah, but
here it's not like that.
Nah,
it's not a lot of like. I tell people when people ask me all the time, I say I can name you 6 people who really do music, like they're behind the scenes in Charlotte. That's all I can name you. Like it's 6. And if I'm naming those 6,
I only name 2.
I'm talking Plug, BK, E-Sud,
Sud,
Chuck T, King Carter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but outside of those, I said 6. It might be but those are, there might, Stefan the Dream.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I have
6, so that's 6.
Yeah,
that's the 6 that I can think of that consistently do music out here. You know what I'm saying? But Charlotte is so fucking small. I didn't realize how small Charlotte was. Charlotte is so small that I went to 2 showcases that was in 2 totally different sides of the city, but it was the same exact people.
But it's a whole nother side to the city, like in terms of the type of artist. It's a whole nother ecosystem. It's a
whole nother ecosystem.
Like where I be at, you would think it's a market out here because we all have a whole nother system opposed to people that might occupy.
Y'all more like underground. Y'all got more like an underground feel.
Yeah, it's more the real Charlotte. Like where I frequent, it's more people born and raised. Yep. You know what I'm saying? There's more people that's been here their whole life. Yep. You know what I mean? And when I go to the clubs, it ain't nobody from Charlotte out here.
But I also tell you this though, sometimes it's not even, the showcases are cool, but they feel like it's such like a rookie level. Like when you do a showcase, I feel like you've got to be able to enhance and help the artist to grow. And there's got to be some type of spot out here that, okay, I'm going to book you. So this is what I need. Like, okay, so there's this shit. It's called Adults Only.
In LA?
It's in LA.
Yeah, I know Adults Only right across from the strip club.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And Adults Only was the first place that I got tapped in with this brand. I can't even think of the name of the brand right now, but what they do is they book artists, and it's like 5 artists per show. That's it.
Freaky ass little club.
Yeah, my mama. It's 5 artists. That's not the only location that they do it at, but it's 5 artists per show. And each artist has to sell at least 20 tickets, but it's your job to kind of pack the space out. But they pay you. They'll split your ticket sales with you.
Yeah.
And you fill the venue out, but it doesn't feel like a showcase, though.
Yeah.
It feels like quality because, number one, there's only 5 artists. And out of those 5 artists, they each are attempting to bring 10, 15, 20 people. And there's already a crowd that comes to Adults Only, too. And the way that they got it set it up doesn't feel like a showcase. It feels like you're at an actual little small concert.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like there's anything like that here at Charlotte.
It used to be
here in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? And when you're an upcoming artist, that's an opportunity for you to go and display yourself and your art in front of these other people's fan bases that they just brought in there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you should be able to grow. I feel like each week the artist should change. It should be done once, a week or once every 2 weeks. And I feel like it should be 5 different artists every time.
Yeah.
And you should get them opportunity. And then based off of what you sell, I'm going to pay you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you sell 15 tickets, I'm going to pay you. If all they got to do is you got to direct them to come buy a ticket, we're going to bust this shit down the middle. I'm going to give you a little check. That's an opportunity for artists to really grow. And then if you don't have like an acoustic sound, it's an opportunity for you to partner up with a band or something of the sort and work on your live performance skills. Like, you make the type of music, you can do live music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like with the actual acoustics. You know what I'm saying? Like you can definitely do that. And that'd be something where now, okay, shit, my artistry ain't popping like I wanted to, but now shit, I'm getting booked at these venues in Charlotte. Now they paying me $700 to $1,000 to come out every other Friday because I bring a fan base and people gonna come fuck them. People might not come listen to your rap, like hard rap, or you know what I'm saying, like twice, 2-3 times monthly, the same person. But guess what they'll go do? They'll go see that jazz band play 5 times in a month.
Yeah.
The jazz band is at this brewery this Saturday. That's a lot. You feel me? There's so many different ways to make money in music.
No facts.
And you could dive in, like I said, brother, you got that sound and you find a motherfucking guitarist and a drummer, your shit's hard because you actually lyrical too. You know what I'm saying? So people can comprehend the things that you're saying, and everything you're saying ain't about drug this, drug that, I'm gonna kill this nigga, I'm gonna kill that nigga. You feel me? Your shit ain't like that. So niggas can actually tap in with you on another level. You know how many like little speakeasies you could go to and do some little shit, and people gonna tap in with you, bro. You're lyrical. You can do all of that shit that lyrical people do. That's another, for real, that's another way for you to build your fan base. Real shit. Go do some poetry.
Nigga said go do some poetry.
Go do some poetry,
you
bro.
You think I'm that kind of, like, that's what you hear when you, like, this nigga can do some poetry.
I think this nigga can do some poetry. I think he be fire as hell, just poetry. You might do some crazy shit.
What you done listen to? I'm just curious. Like, I never heard that shit before. I respect it, though.
And I say, like, poetry is like, go somewhere and you can do like there's this platform called Hang the Line based out of New York. In Chinatown freestyle. You freestyle, no music, no nothing. It's just like it's not spoken word. It's like I can't think of what they call it. It's Chinatown freestyle. That's it. It's just no music though. So I'm hearing these songs with no beat, no nothing, and I'm like, damn, this shit sounds way different.
Yeah, way
different. Like it don't even sound like.
I don't know if that sound like you. It sound like you describing like some boom bap. Like I'm just on some player shit. I'm just on some cool shit.
Listen to this though. I'm about to play this for you. I thought this shit was crazy. When I heard it and they changed up the beat, I'm like, damn, this appeals to a whole different audience.
Shit keep fucking up my lungs. I can't cut up my ears. She gon' suck it till I come. If I die today, the realest nigga breathing my little son. Free my niggas at themselves facing 23 and 1. I just talked the game the other day, say he can't see the sun. Every dog got his day. I'm just waiting for man to come. Most of my niggas stepping blood, told me they won't know.
You get Nello on that motherfucker.
You see what I'm saying though? But like, imagine if you go out somewhere to eat, even though he's saying that shit that he's saying with the type of, you know,
acoustics,
guitar, the acoustics. I'm sitting here listening to it, not even knowing that this nigga talking about stepping and killing somebody, and I'm over there eating. Just that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of ways to get money. Now imagine you getting booked to go play that for the white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They booking you every week. There's just a lot of ways to make money off music, and I know because I done tapped in so many different ways. Put together our own touring agency. So Honcho's last tour that he just went on, we booked every venue in 9 cities ourselves, YSF. We fully staffed those venues. We have full control of the bars, like everything. Like we booked everything. We put together outside of the touring agency, putting together our own press runs right now for independent artists.
Yeah.
So we're giving artists the opportunity to go and tap in different markets based off of the resources and the connections that I've made and I've built over this, last few years. I'm turning that into a tour for artists. So instead of just going on a media run, we're going to do a little bit of everything. We're going to go here in this market, you're going to do an open mic and you're going to do a podcast. Here in this next market, you're going to go and you're going to do an open mic, you're going to do a podcast, and you're going to do a little show at the end of it. I'm trying to put some dope shit together that really helps artists get a jump start and exposure in several different markets. And I want this to be something the artists have to tap in with quarterly.
Nah, facts.
Every quarter, you gotta slide back by that market again. You know what I'm saying? And I want artists to do this for a whole year. That means each market that you decide, if you just pick 6 to 8 markets that you really like, that you think you could build a following in, or they might be markets that you already currently getting a little bit of traction in. Let's go frequent them bitches. Let's hit them motherfuckers 4 times in a year. Let's go hit that market. Let's go out there for 2 to 3 days at a time, and let's really leave a stamp every time we go.
Yeah.
Every time we go, we putting out, our goal is to put out at least 1,000 flyers, 1,000 stickers, maybe tap in with another local artist every single time we go. So, but at the end of that year, we look back on what we did that next year when we tap it back into that market. Now
should be some growth.
It's some growth. Now you selling 50 tickets at $20 a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you got your merch in there and you making $1,500 in your merch. You look at the end of the show, you just came out here and you just made $3,500 at this show. That's just one show. You about to go do that in the next market that you did too. And you finna do that shit every quarter.
Yeah. Look, so before we get out of here, I want you to say like earlier in a pod when we was talking about how to move and maximize the opportunity, I want you to know that I believe you're 100% right. Like, I love your business model, how you do shit, how you get shit done. I really think I really feel like success is inevitable for y'all infrastructure that y'all got over there. So I just wanted to make sure I said that shit before we concluded. You feel me? Like, I really think y'all niggas on y'all way. You feel me?
Appreciate
Sometimes
that,
I play devil's advocate just to like the thought of it, but bro, you 100% right. You ain't said nothing wrong on this bitch. You even when we was talking about Chuck, like, I get it. You on the business side of it. You feel me? So goddamn, we done goddamn ran up out of time out there, bitch, man. I gotta have you back up this motherfucker,
Nah, we do.
man.
Definitely gotta come back.
My dog J.Hood, YSF.
Listen, next time I'm back though, you're gonna be telling them about how your ass been back outside moving around and maximizing opportunity though.
Come on.
So you feel me? We're gonna tap in because your shit hard, bro.
Appreciate it,
you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta get back to put it out there how you was, and you can if you want it, if there's even a slither of hope in there for you in music, you just gotta go ahead and pursue that shit, bro. You got the platform.
Yeah, I ain't about to like stop quitting it, but I don't,
it's time consuming and costly.
It's not even that. It's just not what it used to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The industry as a whole, G, like, it's just something totally different for me right now. Like, so I'm gonna still do my step. And I do need to tighten up any step that I take. You know what I mean? My shit definitely need to get a little bit better. But I got some shit that I'm about to come out with. I've been working on some shit. You feel me? I'm just all things entertainment right now, bro. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I just been cool.
Something gotta jump.
Yeah. I'm goo-wop on this side. You feel me? Like, we got all type of shit going on this side, G. Big Go motherfucking podcast. If you don't know, you want to tap in, man. My dog. For sure.
Nah, you definitely listen. When you tap back, it's gonna